Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 38 of the My Player series here on FIFA 19. In the last one I asked you to vote on my potential future here at Valencia. Whether you'd like me to stay at Valencia, challenge in the Europa League and in La Liga. Of course we won the Copa del Rey last year with Valencia in our 6-month spell at the club, or whether you'd like me to try and move to a Champions League based club. The vote was rather overwhelming, 72 to 28% with regards moving towards a Champions League club, but they're not going to be that easy to get away from Valencia, I don't think, because we're only 81 rated, and it would have to be the right Champions League club that we go to. Of course, when bids come in, you guys will have the opportunity to vote on the transfer bid, whether you think I should take that one or wait for another. But apparently I am a great showman. Not necessarily the greatest showman, but a great showman nonetheless. It's actually Confederations Cup time with England right now, so actually not in Spain at present. But hopefully we can do well with our country as well as our club. Harry Kane giving us a 1-0 lead from the spot in the 20th minute. We've got Australia in our group as well, and I forget who the third team is off the top of my head. I apologise. Ruben Loftus-Cheek grabbing a second goal for England here. Dele Alli a third. Great, we're going to be getting off to a winning start. Strandberg gets one back though for Sweden, but with 10 minutes to go it wasn't going to ignite any form of comeback. Who is the third? Oh, they're going to get back to me with regards to my transfer. It's Brazil. Right then, well, transfer request. Turn down my request. Well, I shall continue to ask to go onto the transfer list, because that's what my audience have asked for. Right, up next, Brazil in an England shirt. Let's get cracking. Brazil's starting lineup against us is as follows. 4-3-3. Ederson, Telles, Marquinhos, Chimolera, Danilo, Casemiro, Fabinho, Arthur, although they kind of offset the two centre mids there, with Neymar Jr. out wide. I don't know why I said the junior. No one ever says the junior. Neymar out wide left. David Neres up top and David Neres wide right and Gabriel Jesus up top through the middle. Strong Brazil starting lineup, but we're fairly strong ourselves here in England, so we shall try our best to get victory, or at least avoid defeat, to give ourselves the best possible chance against Australia, to then subsequently get through to the knockout stages of this international tournament. And the first thing I've done today is give the ball straight to David Neres. Let's hope that's not a theme that continues throughout, after, thankfully, has given it back to us. Casemiro, Telles, Neymar, back to the left back. Casemiro inside to Arthur. Fabinho, Gabriel, Neymar. Good football here from Brazil. Driving forward Arthur. Of course, we're familiar-ish with Brazil as a country. Not necessarily Brazil as a nation in this series. Having played a season and a half, in fact, in Brazil at Grêmio. Nice header away by Eric Dyer. Harry Kane can't get to that header. Danilo, though. Fabinho will let it back to the Manchester City right back, or former Manchester City right back. Not sure if he's transferred in this save, to be completely honest. Oxlade-Chamberlain into Harry Kane. It's a poor attempted ball forward to me. 15 minutes played, yet to have a clear-cut chance on goal for either side. Although Brazil has certainly looked the more dominant and more likely. Neymar trying to score something awkward there with the outside the right foot, but thankfully able to be comfortably saved by the keeper. Walker, Chamberlain, Loftus-Cheek. Okay, counters on here. Here's Dele. Space for Ben Chilwell. Plenty of space for Ben Chilwell. Where's the delivery? There it is. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek, as comfortable for Ederson as it was for Pickford at the other end. Forward there to Gabriel Jesus, into Danilo. Around the corner nicely. Jesus in again. Fabinho back to David Neres. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Sure he knows which way he wants to go. Defender certainly didn't know which way he wanted to go. He just ran away, Gabriel Jesus. Good save by Jordan Pickford. Half an hour played. Brazil still the side in the ascendancy. Pickford will come and just tip that away. I'm going to try and get to that first. And fail. And Alex Telles takes it around me. Into Casemiro. Options here. Fabinho. Lovely ball through. Great goal, Brazil. Beautiful ball through, and Neymar gives them a 1-0 lead after half an hour. See, fall to me, nicely done. Across to Harry Kane. I'm going to keep my run going. Chamberlain, Kane, Oxlade-Chamberlain again. Here's Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Oxlade-Chamberlain, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Would have been a great goal had it gone in, and an instant reply, but it wasn't to be. Dele over the top looking for Harry Kane. That's a lovely ball. Harry brings it down well, crosses it well, but it won't reach me. Headed behind by the defender. The positive start at the beginning of the second half. We build on that. Marquinhos is with me again, and the ball is not going to reach me. In fact, it does reach me. And wide of the target. I thought my teammate was going to get to that, but I kind of intervened there. Jamal Lascelles was underneath it as well. Tried to aim it for that back post. It just didn't quite go where I wanted it to. Teles still going. Nice tackle by Loftus-Cheek. It's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Kane to me. Needs some support. There's Ben Chilwell. He's got options inside. I call for the through ball. Wasn't much of a through ball, but I'll lay it there. That's a through ball. Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's got Harry Kane. Play Harry Kane. What are you doing, Alex? Wow. Harry Kane would have been clean away to try and equalise for us there. A draw in this game would almost certainly see us through with Australia to play, but the defeat, depending on what happens in the other game between Australia and Sweden, defeat here leaves our progression hanging in the balance. Dele with a nice flick, but he's going to find me here. I'm going to duck inside. I'm going to try the finesse. It's deflected. Trying to utilise that finesse shot trait. It's not quite worked for us in this game. 25 to go. We're still 1-0 down here against Brazil, and we are desperate for an equalising goal. Final whistle goes. This 1-0 defeat against Brazil in the second game in the Confederations Cup group stage. We had some chances in that half. We had some real chances in that half, but unfortunately it is frustratingly 0 points for us from that one. Australia and Sweden hoping for a draw there, to be honest. Really hoping for a draw. And it is a draw. Thank the Lord for that. Australia drew with Brazil though. Still no word on my transfer decision. There is a transfer request. Turned down again. Well, guess who's going to ask to go on the transfer list again? And I've actually not been selected for the game against Australia. That's intriguing. Well, please win. Please win. Kane gives us a 1-0 lead after 3 minutes. To be fair, a draw would be enough. So, please don't lose. Half an hour in. Tom Rogic, whatever you want to bloody call him, with an injury. And as we head into the second half, we are still in control. A second goal would confirm our grip on the tie. Yes, Jesse Lingard. Woo! Right, England through to the knockout stages of the Confederations Cup. Are we going to be involved though? France next. Oh, they're going to get back to me again. Please. We're on the transfer list. No bids yet though, but we are playing against France. Here we go. For some reason the pre-game graphics aren't showing the team lineups. It didn't against Brazil. It hasn't again against France here. They're playing a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. Hugo Lloris in goal. Luca Hernandez at left back. Titi, Varane and Sidibe. Kante, Pogba, Mbappe, Thomas Lemar, Nabil Fekir and Antoine Griezmann. What a team. We're really up against it here in the knockout stages of the Confederation Cup, but we shall try our best. Dele in the Ruben Loftus-Cheek. That's Oxlade-Chamberlain. I'll call for this. I won't get it. Oh, but Harry Kane can set me free. Oh, it's so frustrating. Oh, it's going to drop to me. No, it's not. What an impossibly frustrating first half. Nothing has happened. It's been create in the midfield and no final ball. And I had some space there, but I just wasn't able to utilise it properly. Got some space here as well. Ooh, spilled by Lloris. Would have thought he'd have been able to hold on to that, or hold on to that even. I tried to whip it into the top corner. For some reason it went low, but at least it was on target and actually caused a save from the goalkeeper. And we will end the half with a genuine chance on goal. But just the 1 or 2 chances on goal. A very, very questionable game so far. They were the only 2 shots of the game to this point. Must be better in the second half from both teams. Kante forward to Fekir, quickly to Griezmann. Here's Mbappe. Pogba, he can let him fly from there. Fekir on his right foot. It's much better from France. A bit more direct. Pogba with the corner. Could go short here. Doesn't. Whipped in and headed away by Dele. Pressure eased for the time being, unless Fekir gets the ball into a teammate. Pogba finds Mbappe. Mbappe on his right foot. Pickford makes the save. Out for another France corner. Looks like they're going to take this one short, and indeed they are. Pogba to Nabil Fekir. There's the ball in. That's dangerous. Thomas Lemar should have done better. Chamberlain to Kane. To Chamberlain again. To Kane again. Back to Loftus-Cheek. Walker on the outside. Here's Ruben Loftus-Cheek into me. Dele's made the run. I'll play him in. It's actually gone to Harry Kane, who gets it back to me. I'm not going to get a more clear-cut chance in the rest of the game. Oh, I've pulled that horribly wide. I thought for a moment I was going to get an assist. Then the chance for a goal arises, and I miss it. Anthony Martial on for Thomas Lemar. We're not far away from getting through to the next round, but also not far away from getting knocked out either. Finding Harry Kane with a pass as he looks into the middle, headed away by Rafa Varane. Good knockdown by Walker. Kane again into me. To me! That was better, but still not good enough. 10 to go now. Griezmann. Kante. Griezmann again out to the left back. Luca Hernandez down the line to Anthony Martial. Cuts inside well. Kante. Pogba's there. Oh, nearly intercepted, but Fekir will get another opportunity to find Pogba. That was really close. Really close to a French winner. We are on the brink of extra time here. But as things stand, there's still perhaps just enough time left for either side to win it. And that chance might come now. Kane! Oh! And he can't get to the follow-up. I think it is going to be extra time here. 2 minutes added on. Another 30 minutes to be played in the Confederations Cup. Second half has been a marked improvement on the first, but still no one taking the advantage and taking the lead. Trent to deliver the corner. Oh, it's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He finds John Stones, of all people, for the first time volley from the edge of the box. That was never going to happen, was it? Nice tackle by Oxlade-Chamberlain. Give that cross there to Harry. He's just kept hold of possession and finds me. Bobby gets Kimpembe here, the substitute. Lay that inside to a teammate. Oh, it will reach Loftus-Cheek. I'm not entirely too sure why Oxlade-Chamberlain left that. Kane with a turn. Kane with the effort. Great hands from Hugo Lloris. First chance of extra time. 5 minutes into the second half. And unfortunately for us, still not gone in. Good header by Chamberlain to cut that out. Dele Alli forward. Ruben Loftus-Cheek looking for me. I've cut back well there. I'll lay it into Dele Alli. He could shoot. He could turn and look for me. He's giving it to Trent. Trent into the middle. I'll call for this from Loftus-Cheek. I'll get it. We spun the man well on my left foot. Deflected off Pogba, I think it was. It's a chance for England from the corner. Oh, I thought that was my time. I thought that was my time. This could be my time. It's not my time. Pogba. Down the line. Inside towards the teammate. Picked off, but not entirely convincingly. Looks like it's going to be pens. Unless we do something right now, which we're not going to do because he's giving the ball away, or we might do. Am I about? Oh! It's not my time! Oh, I had the stars in my eyes. I had the stars in my eyes there. What a way to have potentially put yourself slap bang front and centre in the transfer window. Penalties against France. Luke Shaw steps up first. Oh, and just scores. Anthony Martial up first for France. Jordan Pickford did well in a penalty shootout for England in real life in the World Cup this past summer, but concedes the first goal from Anthony Martial. Trent Alexander-Arnold, both wing backs, will score for us. At the beginning of the penalty shootout, Kimpembe for France. The centre-back from Paris Saint-Germain. Long run up. And Pickford saves down low. It may well have been hitting the post or going wide anyway. I'm up next against Hugo Lloris. I will score, but only just off his feet and into the side netting. Got the swerve pass straight now. That's good. We'll turn that on. My penalties have taken a big boost from that. It was my 5th goal in a penalty shootout. I had a big bump in my penalty stats there. Griezmann hits the post and Harry Kane to send us through to the next round and does so. 4 from 4 from the penalty spot. We couldn't do it in open play. We have done in the shootout. England through to the next round. Another penalty shootout won by the England national side. What on earth is going on? Right then, back to the transfer window to see if we can't get ourselves a bid now. I very nearly missed that bloody penalty and all. The season is ending. Well, the in-game season is ending. We are up against Belgium in the Confederations Cup final. My season review here at Valencia. We didn't quite get the goals. We got 7 when they wanted me to get 8. We did get the average match rating and the assists. We got loads of assists actually this season at Valencia. And I didn't keep the shot to goal conversion rate. But unfortunately for me, no bids yet. But as we head into season 4, technically, in the save, although it's actually our 5th season, I think, if you work the season and then a second season, finish the second season at Gremio to then go season 3 at Gremio to then into season 4 and at Gremio to then end season 3 technically at Valencia for their calendar. So it's season 4. It's kind of hard to follow with the way that Brazil's seasons work. But into season 4 in the save, we'll play the final and we'll see if we get a transfer bid as well. New season started and expectations at Valencia are 7.0 match rating again, 16% shot to goal conversion rate now, still 5 assists and 14 goals they want from me this season. We are looking to move, of course, but there is, of course, the possibility that we might stay at Valencia still if we don't get the right bids. We are, of course, only looking to leave to a Champions League team. If we don't get any Champions League teams bid for us, then we'll stay at Valencia till at least January. But we're going to advance as far as Belgium, unless, of course, we do get a bid between now and then. Can you believe it? Dropped. For the Confederations Cup final, dropped. I can kind of understand it with my chances missed in the last game. But it's still desperately frustrating and disappointing not to be selected for the Confederations Cup final. Michy Batshuayi gives Belgium a 1-0 lead. Oxlade-Chamberlain equalises after Eden Hazard misses a penalty for the Belgians. Is that to be costly? 5 minutes to go in regular time. Into extra time again. Really strung out this England side now, surely, having played extra time in the semi-final, but Jesse Lingard in the 109th minute wins the Confederation Cup for England. We weren't selected for the final, but we were most certainly heavily involved. England win an international tournament. Get in. Right, Lazio to start us off in the next episode. We will be back to international. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to bother with pre-season friendlies. I'm going to simulate these and try and get a transfer bid. Oh, dearie, 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 dearie me. We shall play and then I'll just simulate. And then if there's a bid, I'll cut back to you. If we don't get a bid before the first game of the league season, then we will start playing games again. But whilst it's just these pre-season games, CBA, let's see if we can get a move. Transfer offer for me from Everton. They're offering me £110,000 a week. But the most important question is, are Everton in the Champions League? The answer is no. Everton are not in the Champions League. They aren't even in the Europa League. No European football at all for Everton this season. So despite the rather lucrative offer of £110,000 a week, I shall be rejecting that bid. We want Champions League football. The only reason we will leave Valencia is for Champions League football because, of course, we do have Europa League football guaranteed here at the club we're currently playing for. We've got 2 draws in the first 2 group stage games, apparently. A 1-1 and a 2-2. I've been simulating them, obviously. And it has given me 2 flat 6.0 ratings with no goals, as I believe it should do, considering I'm just quite apparently simulating the games. We'll see now if we get another bid. interested or intrigued to see that they're offering me that much wage-wise. It might be because it was a Premier League club. That might have something to do with it. Because, of course, Everton would have, or Premier League clubs would have more money. I'm only on £45,000 a week here at Valencia. So I'm certainly not a big earner by any stretch. However, I would be if I went to a club for 110 grand a week. But it won't be Everton because they don't have Champions League football. Moving forward, let's see if we get another bid. Another transfer offer for me, this time from Torino. Significant decrease in the wage offered as well. £60,000 a week there. Are Torino playing in European competition this year? Let's have a look. Torino are in the Champions League. Torino are in the... Now, let me just quickly check and make sure that's not just fourth qualifying round. Torino. Do I move to Torino or do I wait? Actually, let me do what we normally do, actually. I shall save. And then on one of these two save profiles, I'll accept the bid and show you what their squad looks like. So that you can make an informed decision as to whether or not you would like me to move to Torino for Champions League football or stay at Valencia for the time being and wait for another bid. So I shall accept. We've saved before taking the offer. I shall accept it and we'll have a look and see what the Torino squad looks like. Welcome to the team, says the manager. Right. Squad report. We would be in a seemingly 3 at the back, maybe? Not sure, actually. Where am I? There I am. A great showman. It doesn't say what my fee was. Valued at 27 million, so my value's taken a drop to come to Torino. That's intriguing. The Champions League group stage won't be drawn yet, will it? Right. Let's have a look and see squad ranking. We are 12th in the squad ranking and 4th in the list of strikers at the club. Maximiliano Gomez, Simone Zaza, and Bai Niang, and then myself with a number of others. 12 forward players, as it happens. I'll advance as far as the first game that I'm selected for, which in theory should be the first game of the league season to see what formation they play in and if I'm going to get first team football here at Torino. This is a real left field opportunity for a team to move to. I've never used Torino in either a manager career mode or in a My Player or even on Football Manager for that matter. I've never used Torino in any football related game ever. So it would be something fresh for me, as was the move to Brazil, of course. In the My Player, I've never used the Brazilian side in any FIFA series, whether that be career mode or My Player, or even gone to Brazil on Football Manager either. First game of the Italian season is at the end of the month, so let's just cut, shall we? First game of the Serie A season, we are selected to play up top in a 3-1-4-2 formation. Sergio Busquets, Yuri Tielemans, Torgan Hazard, as well as Maxi Gomez up top alongside me. Dejan Lovren, Andreas Christensen, Salvatore Sirigu, all at the club. That's a decent looking team, actually. I would imagine that's Andreas Pereira, formerly of Manchester United, through the middle. And that will be Torgan Hazard, not Eden Hazard, on the left. Let me have a quick look through the squad report. Just have a look. Salvatore Sirigu, 34 years of age. Izo, 81. Andreas Christensen, Dejan Lovren, Sergio Busquets, I don't know why I said that like that. Christian Teo, 29 years of age, 78 rated. It is Andreas Pereira. Yuri Tielemans, Torgan Hazard. Maxi Gomez is 25 years of age. Looks like a 91 finishing. Bit of a lump of a player. 66 acceleration, 72 sprint speed, but great finishing. Myself, I'm a bit of a lump of a player, to be fair. Berenguer, 81 rated. 82 rated and Bai Niang. Simone Zaza's 82 now, gone down one since the start of the season already. Danny Parejo, although he's 32. Victor Wanyama, although he's 30. And Kulu. Any other big name players here? Doesn't look like it. Lukic. Looking for any big ratings. Mate, 79 rated. Ander Itaraspe, he's 32 now. Alan Zagoev, 71. 31 now, 78 rated. Well, you have the decision then, lads. Do I or do I not go to Torino? I shall save the backup file here. So, as per your vote, I will either continue on this save here at Torino Or go back to the previously saved Valencia save file, reject the offer from Torino, and await an offer from another Champions League club. Of course, another Champions League club offer may not arrive. We might end up staying at Valencia if you select no. But it is entirely up to you. Torino or no? The vote's in the top right. Go and vote on it. I'll see you next time.